What is CamApp? CamApp's a mobile application that allows devices to connect to video and cameras. So, allowing the clients to download low-resolution raw material straight onto their phone from the camera, like straight after the shoot. This gives a client a taste into what they should receive from the high-resolution edited versions, and it also gives them ability to show their friends and family what projects they've been working on, and allows them to post the low-resolution raw images on social media just to spread the word, kind of like say, look, hey, this is what I've been working on recently, have a look. So some pros and cons that can be integrated with this application is a pro could be it's an instant images for the client straight after the shoot. I mean, I've never come across anything like that before, and for a client to receive something straight after the shoot is quite rare, regardless. So I mean, they're going to be happy with receiving raw material straight after the shoot to see what the outcomes were. It's a quick and easy process. The speed of the process almost gives a client an incentive to pay for the extra service. So like, if it's there and it's going to be that quick, they're not going to mind waiting an extra 5 minutes to link their phone to the camera to be able to download the footage. There's nothing else like it in the industry, so it encourages the clients to come to the company for this special service. Some cons I came across was clients may edit the pictures or the material in a way that doesn't represent your work. So, for example, some people like a weird filter that you would never use on your own professional work, so that can almost reflect your company in a bad way. Giving client unedited material is something that photographers and videographers tend not to do because of the bad imagery that could be captured. So it could be a blurry shot that they don't really want to give away. And if the client sees that, they might think this guy's a bit of a hit and miss with his material. There could also be technical issues, so like the fact that there's Apple and Android phones, connecting different types of phones to cameras might be difficult. So it might take a couple of years before cameras started integrating the whole wireless connecting to Android and Apple phones. So that might cause some technical issues in the short run. So with this idea, I took it to some friends and family. I took it to 10 people with some surveys. So my questions were: as a client, I would like to receive a selection of low resolution images straight after the shoot. All 10 people said they agree. I would expect to receive this service for free. 5 people said neither nor, and 5 people said they disagree. I would expect to pay for this service. 10 people said they would agree. I would post these images on social media. 8 people said they would agree. I think this is a good idea, and all 10 people said they agree again. So from creating this survey, it is evident that 100% of people who filled out the survey think that my idea is beneficial and something they're interested in. The people I asked were friends and family. So for the social media question, I actually asked my parents, and the social media question, 8 people said they agree. All 8 people there use social media, whereas my parents, who are the only people who said they don't agree, is because they don't use social media. Receiving the survey gave me some mixed results, of course. So with the receiving the service for free, people weren't sure of this question because they haven't really come across this service before, so they weren't sure if they would pay for it. Sorry, they weren't sure if they would expect it for free, but they would most certainly be able to pay for it because it's another service. But to conclude, I understand that I've only asked 10 people to fill out my survey, but that gives me a good enough understanding and base knowledge that my idea can be successful, mostly because it's something that hasn't been done yet. Is there any questions about my camera?
How much do you foresee it selling for?
It depends on how much material there is, I guess. So if there's this video, that's going to take a little bit longer as well to download some low resolution video content that's been recorded, but probably within the range of about, it's not going to be that expensive, it's about 20-30 quid to receive some low resolution images that you can show to your friends and family on that day.
And will it be the phone that's transcoding the media?
Yes, so that will be included in the app. Any other questions?
Does it send all the footage? Can you choose the footage?
No, yeah, the
you
client
can
can choose what footage they want. So instead of taking everything and filling up your whole phone memory
send? I was
space,
gonna
you
say.
can select one or two, maybe however many you want, and go from there.
I was going to say about memory. I'll see that.
And so going on to the second point of the presentation, we've got a project coming up which is for Charles Worthington, so I'll be shooting a stop motion video for it, and I feel as though, because it's going to be in a bathroom, bathrooms need to be portrayed in a clean and presentable manner rather than seeing grit everywhere. So giving any kind of harsh lighting will really kind of bring out that grit and grime in the bathroom. So I think just lighting it as clean as possible with bounce light and filling out the light rather than, also because there's going to be hands going in as well, so trying to make them look as pretty as possible really as well.
And what sort of equipment are you going to be using?
My flashlight, I'm using some speed lights, so to keep heat out of the equation with using continuous halogen lights, just using flashlights. I'll have to probably use a couple of batteries, but it keeps the heat away, keeps space as well. So because there's going to be a couple of us in the room, keeping the space is going to be really important. Yeah, because there's going to be tripods, light stands, so keeping my flash on the light stands is going to help.